Alright, we're live. Link in the description. Fort Condor. We're going after Gilgamesh, or whatever his name is, the guy with the swords. He's in every Final Fantasy. Gilgamesh, or Gilgamesh. Isn't Gilgamesh like from the Bible or something? What are we up against here, man? Why is it a dude with 6 arms and 10 swords, and he's got the name of the guy from the Bible?
If I were a proto
Holy shit.
where would I be?
Look, everybody's like a Lego. It's like Lego Final Fantasy.
Your princess and your
There's Gilgamesh, too.
Make haste, my hero.
You're missing it, guys. Lego Final Fantasy.
Does he really think we don't realize it's him?
If he does, then he's further gone than I thought.
Friends, help us! The captain is in grave danger.
And without him, we're doomed. All of us.
What do you mean?
We're nothing more than pieces in this game. Normally, we'd be stuck here, waiting on the board until someone came along to play with us.
But all of that changed when the captain showed up. Ever since that day, we've been able to move around under our own power. I've never felt so alive. And it's all thanks to the captain.
Without him, we're as good as dead.
Gilgamesh is keeping those toys alive. And we had to go onto the battlefield. We're playing a game. Look at Barrett.
Yeah, we gotta help him.
Like when we played the game, it's some board game, and we traveled into their world. I think I get to pick who I want to use. I'm not sure. Let's begin. Cause I got it set to God mode. I got the cheat code on so I could go get a drink.
Oh, my darling hero. Hey, hands off, Buttercup. You want to thank us so bad? Give us the proto-relic. That I'm a... This treasure
Gilgamesh.
is mine, and mine alone. Never would I allow you knaves to claim it.
Captain?
Because Gilgamesh was on Final Fantasy VII, like 25% of the time, when, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, once you receive Odin, like 25% of the time when you enter a regular battle, Gilgamesh will just pop up and win the battle for you. And whatever that is, that's in one of those happens in each part of the world.
Polygonal piece of
You just gotta discover it.
Talk about a dick move.
You hear what the cavalry said?
And that dog, he been lying the whole time. He's just a big puppy. See, he looks like an old battle-scarred old dog, and he talks like a... Now I can't talk over the controller.
Indeed they were.
I'll try. So that dog, it looks like a battle-scarred old war veteran, and it talks like an old man. But it's all just a lie. Those dogs live for like 1,000 years, and he's only like 50 years old. So he's still just a puppy. So when he goes back to his hometown, he talks in his real voice, and we catch him. He sounds like a little boy, but he talks like this. I'm an old man. He been fooling us the whole time. He wanted us to think he was like a battle-scarred, like, you know, he didn't want us to know he was a puppy or whatever. The graphics are beautiful. Some parts of the story I don't like though. Player games.
Cloud, your combat data has revealed the location of the mind flare lurking in the Junon region. It said this eldritch horror devours the brains of its victims. We cannot turn a blind eye to this threat.
Cloud. You've entered the Mind Flayer's natural habitat. There's still much we don't know about this creature, so make sure you are well prepared before proceeding.
They said that this the Brain Eater or something. They said the Mind Flaying Brain Eater, Mind Flayer from the fucking Dungeons and Dragons. Cornelius. So engage the enemy. Let's do it. Oh, we had to fight a bunch of them in Final Fantasy Origins, Stranger of Paradise. They are the same monsters from Final Fantasy. They're the same monsters from Dungeons and Dragons, the Mind Flayers.
Cloud, congratulations on dispatching the Mind Flayer. I was concerned the fiend might feast upon your brains, but I'm glad to see my fears were unfounded.
Only a true hero could ever have defeated such a malevolent evil. Your valiant efforts today have brought the world one step closer to peace.
Thank you, hero.
cards. Furion, Wild Rose Warrior, is a 3-mana 3/3 that gives equipped creatures haste, allowing the rebel forces to charge into battle. Furion also says that when your non-token equipments enter, you can make a copy of them that equips for 2 less than it normally would.
Furion, he's the guy from Final Fantasy II.
Interesting game that any character could use any equipment. However, in the Dissidia games, this is expanded on, and Furion became a walking armory. He's able to use swords, shields, staves, spears, axes, daggers, bows, or even his fists. All of the weapon types that are available in Final Fantasy II, which is why we see this card allowing him to copy and equipment that you put on the battlefield. On top of that, in Final Fantasy II, you're able to dual-wield weapons, so basically Furion allows you to dual-wield any equipment. Though this is an alt art of SRAM Senior Artificer. That said, it is still very in line with his equipment-based identity. Another character who gets an alt art treatment is Minwu, Rebel Strategist. In-game, Minwu is the Royal Mage of Finn. However,
Minwu, he's the guy from Part 2. But you get Minwu body armor in Part 16. Dun 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 dun. Minwu. He's a 2/4. The first number is attack, second number is defense.
Allowing you to capitalize on their haziness. And he even gets lifelink, which...
Then if the card don't have no numbers on the bottom, it's like a land or a spell or an equipment or something like that. Gosh darn it. The fuck? Man.
Then we have the increased skin of the counter spell.
Man. Oh, man. Aw.
In this role of advisor, Minwu is a variant of Mingara the Diplomat, the card which deters enemies from attacking you and lets you draw if they play 2 cards during a turn, allowing you to capitalize on their hastiness. And he even gets lifelink, which alludes to him being a white mage. But he also gets a more direct tie to this in Minwu White Mage. This is a 3/3 with vigilance and lifelink, and whenever you gain life while he is on the board, you can place a +1/+1 counter on each of your clerics. Then we have a new reskin of counterspell called Wild Rose Rebellion. This features Furion, Guy, Leon, Maria, and Emily Mateus, as well as a few monsters in the back.
See, I never completed Final Fantasy II. I only played the beginning. It says the Lord Master of Hell. That's the card. That's the boss from Final Fantasy II. I never made it that far on Part 2. Remember, I only completed Part 1, Part 4, Part 6, Part 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 13-2, and 16, and Type 0. I completed almost every Final Fantasy. I just never completed 2 or 3 or 5. I'm only halfway done with 5. At 15, I never completed. Because all them people in 15 are a bunch of has-beens, a bunch of nobodies. A bunch of beatniks. A bunch of dirty beatniks reading poetry in the Central Park.
Because when guys speak Beaver tell information where finding things. A bit of a series staple gets introduced in Final Fantasy.
The Behemoth.
The Behemoth. In this game, they debut as a boss monster that gatekeeps the Colosseum, though in later games they do tend to be reduced to just a strong, creepy enemy instead. Colosseum Behemoth is a 7/7.
Behemoth is a 7/7. Anything 7/7 or higher is really strong. The Hulk is like an 11, fucking 11/9. You're making me gag, you son of a bitch. I'm choking.
I fear your luck. Going in.
So there's been 15 different Sids that we know of in Final Fantasy. I'm looking for that spot on the map. If you know how to get to it, bring me there. Bring it. Bring it. Headmaster City. Timeless artifact. Final Fantasy X, Sid is the king who gets turned into like a frog or something. Fuck them. Let him go eat some Doritos from the factory. Tell him to send me some of the Doritos.
Adolphus Demon Nansa is a major villain in Final Fantasy XII, a first for the series. He is Arcadia's lead researcher of Nephesite and creates the airships that the Empire uses. This includes the Sky Fortress Bahamut. Final Fantasy XIII's Sid Reigns is a received military commander, and yet again he is an antagonist. He commands the Lindblom airship, and eventually will begin to question the Sanctum's rule. Sid Garland of Final Fantasy XIV is a Garlean defector found at the Garlon Iron Force. He engineers Magitech weaponry and mounts, the Force also works with airship, and plays a pretty significant role in the existing Tower plotline, which we'll talk about later. Final Fantasy XV, we meet Sid Sophier, a mechanic who can upgrade Noctis' weapons and helps to maintain the regalia along with his granddaughter Cindy.
Regalia.
Final Fantasy I, and so he doesn't have a Final Fantasy I card art. Protagonists in this game only receive their names in remakes, so they also don't get legendary cards. Instead, we get the Hero of Light, a reskin of Adeline Reselected Star. Final Fantasy III begins with the powerful Earthquake. Here, our heroes discover a mysterious source of light. Crystal grants them his blessing and turns them into warriors. Heroes choose to restore balance.
I never played Final Fantasy Chronicles or whatever it is, where it looks like they look like weird little cartoon characters. I never played the Final Fantasy 15 one where they look like weird little cartoons. What is that called again?
The main antagonist is eventually revealed to be Zonde, an apprentice to the great sage Noah, who was gifted mortality and descended into madness. In an attempt to stop time and preserve his own life, Zonde disrupts the natural.
I'm changing my name to Zonde, the king of Zamunde.
With the help of the remaining crystals, the spirits of fallen warriors, the Purge enters the world of darkness, confronts the cloud directly, and defeats it to restore balance. So, on to our cards. Our first one pretty directly reflects the beginning of our story, and it is
So I'm looking at the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards. Remember, there's like 4 kinds of cards. There's creatures, there's lands, there's spells. Then there's like artifacts or vehicles, and like 1 or 2 other ones. You know, all you gotta worry about though is if the card don't have numbers on the bottom of it, it's either an artifact, a spell, or a land. To figure out which one of the 3 it is, you look at the middle of the card instead of the bottom. So the lands put the creatures out, and then the artifacts and the spells, they're like weapons and stuff that your creatures use. Each player has 20 life, or whatever you feel like setting your life at. Cloud got his own deck, or you could just buy a deck. Every deck has a commander. That's like your main card. The Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards that made $200 million in one day. They tried to do that with the Marvel cards, but it didn't work. So I'm looking at the cards from Final Fantasy 2 and 3, so I never really played them. I played the beginning, part 2 on the PS1. I had a disc for the PS1 that had Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2. But I started with part 1 and I beat it, and then I beat the beginning of part 2, but then I wound up getting a PlayStation 2 after that. And I never finished some of my PS1 games. Even though the PS1 games work on the PS2, and the PS2 gives the PS1 games better graphics. You dirty rascal, you scoundrel. Yusef. Cloud of Darkness. 3-3 flyer. So the last boss on part 3 is Cloud of Darkness. It does 3 damage, it got 3 life. So if a creature flies, if it says flying on the card, like if that bullseye, you remember the bullseye card? If that said flying, like a flying creature can only be blocked by a flying creature. A flying creature could block anybody. A flying creature can block anybody, but a flying creature can only be blocked by another flyer. So if you got like Captain America out, and I got whatever Cloud of Darkness is out, and I attack with the Cloud of Darkness, Captain America can't block it even with his shield. Cocksucker, not even with his dirty shield. But they make a Captain America card that says reach. And if a card says reach, it don't need to fly. It could block anything. So they got one Captain America card that has reach and one that doesn't. I'm the world's littlest giant. That's why I'm normal size. You know what I mean? I'm the littlest giant. Nobody can tell. I was kidnapped by giants at birth. And I was breastfed by my kidnapped giant mother. And then when the villagers came, they killed all the giants and took me back. But the breast milk from the giants made me strong. I'm the littlest giant. They call me the little giant. I'm a dark knight.
As well as darkness, an ability that causes life equal to damage that Cecil inflicts. However, once you drop to less than half of your starting total, Cecil is much more Cecil brutality. This shows how many terrible things work away at Cecil. Each act of brutality taking your heart of himself until he had enough and decided to be a force for good. Redeemed Paladin is empowered by this place on life, becoming able to perform creating death touch and life link. On top of that, to show off that he is
So they got flip cards too, because they expect you to play with a sleeve. But if you're playing with a flip card, I just look at it like this. You can see what's coming up next. No big deal. It's part of the game. Because one of the Final Fantasy cards is a flip card. It's like light and dark. It's the Dark Knight, and then when you flip it over, it's the White Knight. Every single character from every single Final Fantasy they got a card of. Even the people I don't remember from Part 4. So Rosa, she's like a white wizard. Because I named the characters in the game, like in Part 6. The female white wizard, I call her Genova. I named her after the character from Part 7. So I don't even really know what some of the older characters' names are, because I gave them their own names. You get what I mean? That's part of the reason I love Part 6. There's like 15 characters. I gave them all different names. There's one called Monster Boy. I literally named the character Monster Boy because he's literally a boy that we found in the woods, raised by monsters. He uses the monster's abilities.
Spear attacks that he is known for as the Dragoon. This will be a staple in several Dragoon cards throughout this set. We'll see almost all of them getting flying during the turn. Then, if Kane deals combat damage to a player, that player takes control of Kane. You draw a card, read a treasure.
So the Dragoons in Final Fantasy, they got jump. So any like Dragoon card, it says jump. And what jump means is that they have flying if it's your turn. So the Dragoons fly if it's your turn. Then like every place from like every Final Fantasy, even 15, no one you're familiar with. Like that town or that fucking truck stop or whatever it is, that's a land. That's a land card. It'll help you put a creature out and then it'll do something. It'll say some shit like, gain 1 life. Then it'll have a symbol that says turn it sideways. That means use it to put a creature out. Here goes Gilgamesh again. Alright, Lego Final Fantasy.
Is this the captain's empire?
Many moons have passed. Far too many to recall since my search began. Yet my treasure still eludes. Naught I've gleaned but loneliness. What are you doing?
Stay back! We won't let anyone harm the captain. Rest assured, we won't hold back.
Fine. If it's a fight you want, you got it.
Back where it belongs.
Captain! Time's up for this world. And everyone in it.
Yeah. But hey, at least we can say we went out with a bang.
We sure did. It was fun while it lasted. Thanks for playing with us, friends. May we meet again on the field of battle. Someday.
Well, if we can find the time.
This is a sorcery for 3 and 2 green. That lets you either give your creatures +3/+3 or
Welcome back.
turn
And splendid work, everyone.
And on to
Thanks.
Golbez.
The four Condor anomaly appears to have vanished, along with the captain, which unfortunately means I cannot ascertain his true identity.
Right.
That the last we'll see of the cavalry?
Not necessarily. I've devised an alternative. Though, I am sure my efforts will pale in comparison to that
It's a
of their captains.
Gomez crystal collector. He got a million words on a card. If it got more than 4 lines, of text, I don't read the card. I just look at the numbers on the bottom. Or I just read the first sentence.
Provided they accept the optional update.
It says whenever you cast the artifact, which is like a type of spell, you get to look at the top card of your deck. Oh, well, I don't care about really looking at the top card of my deck. Like each character has like 2 or 3 different cards of themselves. Like fucking Noctis, he got like 3 cards. Each one got a different power and a different toughness. It'd be like a 5/4, a 3/3. Like the Miles Morales card is a 5/5. Like in Magic the Gathering, fucking like a giant or a fucking like sea serpent or something, that's a 5/5. So for Miles Morales to be a fucking 5/5, that's strong as hell. That's why Miles Morales got his own deck.
On the same side.
Yeah, man. You hang on to this. Just make sure to keep it safe, alright?
See, I never played 14. The Giant of Babel from Final Fantasy 14, that's a 7/7. That's one of the rare cards with special art. The Elixir, they got Elixir, that's an artifact. Oh, we just got the trophy.
What the?
An untethered soul. Adrift in the void of time. This bridge.
There's Gilgamesh, we're gonna have to fight this dude.
Captain?
That's what he looks like right there. I fought him on part 12, fought him on part 5, 6, part 4. There he is again. I better take some pictures of this guy. Get a picture of that son of a bitch. Yup. Uh-huh. You son of a bitch. That's him. That's him. That's what he looks like. Jesus Christ.
You are indeed a worthy warrior. I saw it plain, and never does my judgment err. So it comes to this.
Time to take him down. See? Fucked him up. I make him shook with a look. I can beat him without fighting.
Cloud? Cloud! Oh, thank goodness.
What just...
I was unable to locate you. Oh, if something had happened to you.
Nothing happened.
Right. My apologies. I...
Rattled you.
Annoyance response triggered.
Anyway, don't worry about it.
Very well. Regardless, I will do what I can to improve security measures.
So looks like we did everything here, I think.
Well, look at that! Another Chocobo Ranch! I wonder where the owner's hiding.
Cloud, you've completed. I've learned such insight. I cannot thank you enough for partnering with me.
Has a Hemingway on it, and these are little rabbit dudes who live on the Red Moon. And Final Fantasy IV's final card is a mountain featuring art of Mount Ordeals, the place where Cecil must go to be tested before becoming a paladin. On to 1992's Final Fantasy V. This game begins with a sudden fall of a meteor and the weakening of the Wind Crystal. A wanderer named Bart investigates and finds Princess Lena, who is seeking a shrine to check on that crystal. They soon meet the an old man who arrived via the meteor, but
Leave it to me. Come to my fangs!
On it. On it.
Boko the Chocobo from Par 5. That's the best Chocobo from any game. He's a 4-3, the magic card. Boko the Choco, 4-3. The highest you can go is a 20-20. And only one card was ever made. Galactus is a 12-12. So Boko is a 4-3. Galactus would be like Exodia. But they got cards like Hercules where it's like every time they take damage, they get that much. So if Hercules is a 5-5 and he takes 5 damage, the next turn he's a 10-10. Then if somebody does 7 damage to him, the next turn he's a 17-17. Then they got another card that could do 1,000 damage to anybody. But your life is only 20, so it should just say it does 20 damage. That's what people play it as. They pretend it don't say 1,000 damage. They just pretend it says 20. Like enough that whatever your life points is, it'll kill you. You don't get it.
Granddaughter Kyle.
Thanks. It's on you.
And keep it together. Don't overdo it.
Let's finish this. Let me out.
Survive. Flesh and blood.
I owe you.
More vital essence won't go to waste.
There! Bring it! Giving it my all!
You're out of
On it.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Going in.
Let's keep it up. It's over. Let's finish this. Sorry about that. Thanks.
Master at Arms. A 6-6
That Gilgamesh is a 6-6.
Red. Gilgamesh enters or attacks if you look at the top 6 cards in their library for an equipment, and then play and attach that to a samurai for free, which is perfectly in line with a weapon theme. Gilgamesh can also be enters or attacks if top 6 cards.
A Gilgamesh, when you put him out, he lets you look at the top 6 cards of your deck. Any equipment cards, which is like a type of spell, any equipment, you could put it on them. So if you put a lot of equipment cards in your deck, and you put Gilgamesh out, you can look at the top, so you're going to be guaranteed to get an equipment to put on them. Anything, like the Genji gloves. Equipped creature gets double strike. Genji glove.
They're actually stealing from him in their fight. That said, the effect seems to be more like the Genji gloves from Final Fantasy VI, which lets you feel in line strike into the combat phase. Continue battle trains special battle at the big bridge. These skin of the push. However, Gilgamesh has a change of heart and begins to appreciate and respect the heroes. Because of this, he intervenes in their battle against necromancy, self-destructing, and equally possible. And that's exactly what we see in the art of self-destruct. In order one is red, and has the creature deal damage equal to its power to itself and another target creature. Of course, there are plenty of monsters in this game to target fights, and Tonberry is probably the most iconic to have been debuted in the game. They are extremely slow monsters that will slowly move towards a party member before either dealing massive damage or just flat out killing them with their chef's knife, which is pretty much perfectly translated from the card. Thanks to 1 black mana that enters tap with a stun counter, because they are slow and need time to get close. But once it begins, advocates for strike, just touch, kill it, whatever it hits. Now the creature first carrying the weapon.
That's the way to do it.
No surprises there.
You made short work of that simulation. I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
Business is booming at our one-stop fashion shop. Give that bird a pat on the head for me, will ya?
Who are you? Wait, you didn't come from the grasslands, did you?
Yeah, we did. You know Bill? He helped us cross the swamp and everything.
You what? God damn it. I told that idiot to take his signs down. Swamplands are dangerous even on Chocoback. I'm Gabe, by the way. Owner of the ranch here. And before you ask, my birds are not for rent. Ain't worth the risk. Used to run deliveries, but Shinra put the kibosh on all that. Still trying to keep it going best I can. Well, was trying till my carriage shit the bed. And since I don't have the parts to fix her, both she and my...
You know, I bet we could help you fix it.
Kind of you to offer, but nah.
It's just a matter of getting the right parts, isn't it?
Says the girl who ain't gotta fix it. But even if you were some kind of secret grease monkey, I wouldn't be able to pay you for your time. I'm flat broke. Curious about my birds? I've tried setting them free, but they just keep... Well, nothing for it now.
Sweet! Sorry for roping you into this, even though he can't pay.
Not can't. Won't. Hate to break it to you, but... pretty sure that guy's better off than he looks.
Wait, seriously? Are you saying I got duped? That he's just using me?
See that dog? What's up with that dog, man?
Jerk.
That's one
I'm not doing it for
wild
him
dog,
anyway.
man.
I'm doing it for the
And a
chocobos.
dog on a bird, dog on a bird.
Some memories because of an accident while they were together. They were killed by the Empire while he was away. As such, Buck wants to find the Phoenix Magic Site in hopes of reviving her. Buck Cole is a
I need to try to get there. How the hell do I get there?
black. Steamers pretty directly tie into his relationship with Rachel. Buck plays himself
I think I found it. Must be this way. Thank Jesus. Thank baby Jesus in a manger. Please don't kick over the manger. I'll kick the manger over. I'll hide right in, and then I'll hide in the manger myself. What's a manger anyway?
Can I help you?
Harmony Granger or whatever her name was, riding in the manger.
So you're looking for parts.
Ranger.
Well, you'll have to come back tomorrow, or the day after. I'm too tired to help you right now.
Who's this guy? What is he, dope sick?
Think a swift kick could get him up?
Wake up! So all of this is Junon?
Everything above us.
Rebirth.
Below is under Junon.
Little more than an impoverished fishing village.
Figures. Shinra's always gotta have someone to stomp on. It's their friggin' MO.
So in Final Fantasy VI, you could suplex, like a body slam, a train. Because one of the characters, he got a move called suplex, where he picks up the monster and suplexes him, but at one point in the game, you gotta fight a train. So it works on the train. That's why on the Magic the Gathering card, it shows the guy picking up a train.
What?
Avalanche, huh?
That depends on who's asking.
A woman who could turn you in. And be 100 grand rich.
Don't care what she said. There's gotta be black robes around here somewhere. So how are we gonna find them?
That would depend on where they are headed. If they mean to continue west, there are only two ways off this continent. By sea or by air.
Right. Might want to ask around. Locals will know routes not on the map. Maybe. Or got boats for rent or something.
How about we meet at the inn when we're done?
Sounds good.
Brittle houses in the sea air. Pink. Under Junon's a fascinating little town. This beauty comes at a dangerously high price, though. It's... Anyway, if you know...
Have you met Priscilla yet? Oil. You see that trio? They took the elevator up.
Yeah, that's great and all. But the
I'll take you on as many times as you...
I'm a master of mimicry and a master of disguise, like the guy from the movie.
Abilities. Meanwhile, his granddaughter Realm's sketch abilities allows her to magically recreate what she sees. To reflect these two, we have Straggle with Realm, a 1/3 French red, a sketch and your ability, allowing you to exile cards from your opponent's library until you hit a creature, instant, or sorcery, and then cast that for free with creatures entering temporarily with haste. In other words, Strago's lore magic allows him to manipulate spells, while Realm's sketching abilities allow her to reimagine creatures that she comes across. The fact that the creatures disappear at the end step mirrors Realm's temporary illusions, while the randomness of the effect captures the chaotic creativity of the characters. Now along those lines, we also have Realm sketching a sorcery for 2 and 2 blue, where Realm paints a token copy of an artifact creature for land. Meanwhile, Strago appears in the art of Legions to Ashes, where he unleashes a powerful magic spell that disintegrates several monsters.
Feels good to find someone who gives me a real run for my money.
We're recruiting for
My friends, I represent the ants. Shinra forces has ruined our ocean.
All right, let's see what's playing today.
I'll tell you when. Before Shinra came along. Word around town is Shinra's hold. Wonder what? If you're a world with clean water.
Nothing makes you forget a bad day.
Some fishing village. Shinra's saying it's short of stealing a boat and causing a scene.
Been an age since we.
Hello there. Room for one.
Help! Somebody, please! Help! Anybody, please!
That sword. You're some kind of fighter, aren't you? That was Priscilla. And from the sound of it, she needs a tough guy like you to lend a hand.
We gotta go! Now! There's a monster attacking the boat!
Uh-oh, we gotta help Priscilla.
This way! Down here!
Everybody knows Priscilla. We gotta go help Priscilla.
Quickly! Please! Help! Anybody! Help!
And that's Yuffie or whatever, the Yuffmeister.
I taste terrible! Gilfie! Grab his fin and hold on tight!
wanted. Get rid of that thing.
Say what?
Barrett, focus.
Get its attention.
On it.
Loch Ness Monster. Monster.
Come on. With me. Lead the way. Good timing. Flesh and blood. Sustain your day.
Y'all about to see one hell of a light show.
You're as good as dead. Let's finish it.
Fire one off. Ah! Yeah. Gonna blow your ass straight to hell.
What now?
It's below us.
Hey, fight's not over yet.
You okay?
Summon Leviathan.
Keep fire.
Shake it off.
I'm still kicking. Think it's time you outlive some work. Bringing the heat. Coming to let's switch it up.
We'll bury you alive.
Oh no, you don't.
It's flipping. It's flipping.
Ah! Nice work.
Let's check on that girl. Come on.
Maybe someone. No time.
God, she's so cold. I need to get her breathing again.
Somebody, help!
I need to get her breathing again.
Maybe someone should go find a doctor? There's no time.
Don't just stand there, help me! You're on chest compressions.
Got it.
Now, start!
You picked the wrong girl, creep! What?
Her Magic the Gathering card is a red ninja. That's from Integrate. She was a DLC character on part 1, and on part 2 you could play as her.
Easy. They're guests of mine. Monsters like that one have been cropping up more and more. Lately. Goddamn reactors to blame.
Hey, you guys are that avalanche split.
Now, how the hell did you...
I just gotta say, I'm a big, huge fan of yours.
Well, we are pretty cool.
Think we could sit down for a chat later? Got a teensy favor to ask. And gotta thank you for before.
Many years ago. The Republic's capital city once floated on these very waters.
Hey, if it is then the heroes, thank you.
Don't know about you, but I'm dying to put my feet up.
It's nice to have the place booked up again for once. Gosh, when was the last time that happened?
I could feel them slipping away, one by one, and the tighter I held on, the more I lost.
I know. I felt the same. It was like they were sucking them straight out of my head.
And the worst part is that I don't even know what's missing.
Yes? only person from the village I remember is you.
Huh? Oh. Okay then.
Honestly, how long do you intend to keep me waiting?
Hey there, fellow freedom fighter. How goes it?
People of the Crow's Nest, listen!
Isn't... Finally.
Here we go.
Someone who's worth a damn. I'm Cameron, Queen's Blood champion.
He's the
I roam
champion.
The world in search of
Let's see if I can be the real champion.
I've scaled mountains,
Champion.
braved wastelands,
Champion.
as I commune with nature. And now I shall reveal it to you. Are you prepared? Then come.
It never happened. It never happened. Nothing happened. I'm still learning. Yeah, I finally learned how to play. So it's whoever has there's three fields, and at the end, whoever has the most cards on each field wins.
This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Yeah, I just figured it
I
out.
understand. It was just supposed to be.
There's more to it than that, or whatever. But I kept wondering how they kept taking my points, because they would have one extra card on that field than me.
There it is again. That voice.
That's some kind of strange cutscene. I defeated 10 different opponents in various parts of the world. Now it's some kind of weird cutscene. Ghosts are attacking some guy. Heart of the cards or some shit. Exodia is coming to get him.
Oh God. What have I done? I have to tell them. They all need to know the terrible truth about Queen's blood.
You okay? Were you granted a transcendent vision, as I too was? You look as though you've just seen a ghost. Saying that after he started selling cards, he spoke of him. He then withdrew from the... There's no shortage of people who've had indeed. This match of ours stands as proof of that truth as well, I believe. Thank you for this experience, my friend.
Help us take back our seats!
People of the Crow's Nest, listen!
Welcome to the Crows.
I have a friend in Avalanche.
So, here's the situation. There's this big light, and someone calling themselves the Merc of Junon has turned it into their hideout or something.
Kyrie.
Oh, are they an acquaintance of yours?
Sorta.
What are the chances? I don't know about you, but I think fate brought us together. Anyway, that place has got a killer view. We used to go up there all the time and just chill. But it's too dangerous with all the monsters around, and that merc hasn't done a thing about him. So I was hoping you could do me a solid and convince that merc to help us out. Yo, you're the best! You know,
So, you gonna help?
There's another guy who wants to play cards. All we know for sure is that he goes by the name of Neil. He's playing a guitar, like Danzig, from the band Danzig.
You came out here just to see the famous Queen's Blood rocker. All right, twist mine.
I'm good.
Oof! Savage. So you're not the name's neat. What do you say?
I won last time with these cards. Screen's open. We're all playing cards. Remember, card time. gonna be hard for them to win now. I don't know how they beat me. Maybe I don't know how to play. You won't tell me how. Screen's wide open.
Don't beat yourself. With Queen's blood in my guitar, I'm gonna be a star. Fishing might pay the bills, but the saucer's gone.
I take it you're new to the nest.
We're building a new
Claire's really. We're gonna reclaim these waters and make them beautiful.
There's no finer sound. I regret that I've nothing to.
Claire's really lucky. We're gonna reclaim these waters and make them beautiful.
Let me guess. Looking at your keep a
Welcome to the Crow's Nest. Feel free to rest up.
Welcome to the Crow's Nest. Pretty sweet, right?
I take it you're new.
join us, young lady.
You certainly do. So, what are you all looking at?
We're on the lookout for the Great Condor. We try to catch sight of it every time it takes flight. Make sure it's in good health, and it's not really a... Thank you.
Look, over there!
There goes the Condor's dinner.
Maybe we can track its scent.
Want to know something funny? Someone must have made... I wasn't using it anyway, but still.
Brittle houses in the sea air.
Isn't this oil, coal, wind? We're recruiting for...
Wait a minute. Does this...
Elevator's been shut down.
Oh! Hey, you guys!
We talked to Yuffie. She said that you could show us a way to get up top.
Sure, I'd be happy to. Come on, Cloud! You got this!
Nice going, man!
Let's move.
Okay, time to win that commendation.
I can't believe we get to see the new president in person.
Less security than I thought.
More worried about the parade?
Guess things have changed. They got higher priorities.
Personally, I think that's a good thing.
The city's size, on the other hand. The robed men won't be easy to...
We cannot let Midgar win. Not on our own home turf.
Any idea what that is?
The Highway. Shinra's pride and joy. The fastest, most advanced airship in the fleet.
Screw the boat. Let's take that.
Unless you got a trained crew and piloting skills we don't know about, we're sticking with the boat.
That's too bad. Would have been perfect.
Hey, beggars can't be choosers.
No disturbances to report in either sector. Good. What about the passengers? We checked their IDs. We screened all the
No, we'll leave them be. For now. Enter.
An emissary from Wutai is here, sent by Viceroy Saruf. Oh? He introduced himself as Colonel Glenn Ladbrock.
All right.
What kind of range do you think a
Avalanche could be here right now.
My wife is completely obsessed with the new president.
Everything must be perfect for our new president.
So, Cloud, what can you tell us about Juno?
It's a key military outpost with its own offshore reactor. A critical line of defense against any seaborne assault. When needed, it can transform into an armed fortress. Its strategic location, along with its air and seaports, make it second only to Midgar as the company's most vital city.
Huh. Neat. Any good restaurants? Sights to see?
Maybe? I don't know.
Right. You're not the touristy type.
Hey, just to be clear, you do realize we're not here on vacation, right?
Of course I do. Hey, look, what's that about?
Listen up. Midgar's 7th Infantry will return home with the President's commendation. Let's show him how a real drill team does it, and make our city proud.
Troopers, you're all off duty until the parade begins. But use this time wisely. Practice your technique.
Attention all troopers. Spare uniforms can be found here. Please get changed. The ceremony will be...
Cloud, what do you think you're doing?
If you're gonna stand there, keep watch.
Been a while.
I'd say we look the part.
Maybe. But don't forget, you gotta act the part too. Just do what I do, alright?
Pathetic. Step it up! I'm not laughing, troopers! What was that? Not good enough.
Still having a... I'm sure some... Get your team in...
Boy, that was... lucky.
Hey, you sure about...
All right, everybody. Ooh, perfect timing, Captain. Whenever you're ready, sir. Thanks a bunch.
guide recommends checking out this bookstore.
This is one of the boring parts of the game where you gotta find the different soldiers and then make them do some stupid dance just in order to progress. So I say that for tomorrow or the next day.